Hello everyone, I am María Beltrán from UDIT, and today I am presenting some findings on how design can affect the way we interact with each other. So using a park as a case study, I looked at the relationship between design characteristics, in this case of a park, and the user's convivial behavior within diverse contexts. So this is the case study I'm presenting today, Superkillen in Copenhagen, Denmark. And it's located in Nørrebro, which is a district very heterogeneous and ethnically diverse. So one of my key concepts, People's Park, has different meanings across cultures, but these were the overlaps I found: flexible, inclusive, and suitable. This is my other key concept, convivial behavior or conviviality. And so I selected three main categories of activities that can occur in a public space under which conviviality can be recognized. And of course more easily measured, which is what I did. Eat, play, and chat. This diagram illustrates the methodology I designed and the different tools used that connect the various types of data and information that I had. So you'll see now you'll see 9 colors and 9 different areas. Because we have a limited time, I'm not gonna go over the 9 areas. I'm just gonna share some findings related to 2 of the areas, so the yellow and the purple, which you see here more in detail. So the red square on the left, I'm going to be explaining the areas related to eating, which has 2 different types of benches, which is what we're going to be focusing in. You see a double bench on the left in white color, and what the designers call the donut, the red donut, which is a round double height bench. And on the right, within the black market area, we find the barbecue, which is the other area I'm going to be explaining. And it is an area composed of a set of grills or barbecue or outdoor kitchens, and a row of many individual tables with 2 chairs or fixed stools opposite to each other. And so how did I collect these varied types of information? Because of course, on one hand, I was looking at design characteristics. I was recording this. And then I was also looking at people and how people interacted within the different areas and how they interacted with each other. And so the graphic tools were a huge help. I used color to be able to code the different areas, to be able to map people. I used symbols and icons, and then once I collected all the data, I used a different set of graphs to be able to compare and analyze all of the numbers I had. And then, of course, through photograph and photo montage, I was able to highlight certain things. The main graphic tool that brings everything together is this multiple collection layouts. So I'm going to be explaining, like I said, two areas. The benches, which you see here, belonging to the red square. And on this multiple collection layout, you see on one hand a location of people with all those yellow dots. Then you also see a graph addressing the amount of people that were in the area at different times of the day and different days of the week. And then, of course, the different types of activity and other convivial behavior settings I was looking at. So the main findings for this area were that the most predominant group size were couples. I also found that large groups of 4 or more were found primarily in the donuts, so in that red circle with 2 levels, which wasn't designed specifically for eating, but there were a lot of people eating and drinking there. I also found a wide variety of body positions, more than in any of the other areas studied, and more people laying down or sitting relaxed. Probably the lack of tables and it's the flexible design and the material made it more suitable for quick lunches prepared at home or purchased nearby, so they were not preparing it there or cooking there, unlike the barbecue area. But I did find a larger variety of activities simultaneously occurring while people were eating or drinking, such as people skating around, bicycling, sunbathing, reading. And so this might be due again to the design, to this flexible design, to this double height possibilities, which makes it suitable for eating, but also for many other activities. And now if we look at the findings of the other area in the black market, the barbecue area, you see on the left this multiple collection layout I was talking about. So you see the row of tables and chairs and where people spend most of the time, or where they were grouping. Some of the barbecues or grills were used more than others, and of course people stood around. And even though the chairs are individual, it was the area where I found a lower percentage of people eating alone, which was interesting. And also the size of the groups eating there was more varied. People arrange themselves in a long line, of course, because it's a fixed design. You cannot move the stools or the chairs. But it worked as a big communal table with differentiated groups within it that somehow ended up mixing with each other. And compared to the benches area, the barbecue area had a higher percentage of groups of more than 4, so bigger groups were gathering in this area. And I found people were cooking there very often and brought even tableware from their homes. So I would like to end this presentation with these 2 images. On the top, a couple from Romania they were there with friends and family members cooking a simple dinner. I found they lived in a small apartment in Norbro, and being able to cook food outside together was a luxury for them. They like superkillen and they enjoy this tradition they have created. They feel safe and included. And right next to them, that same day, the image on the image below, were a group of Danish friends in their 20s who were eating grilled sausages prepared there. And I found they met there often after work. They all live in Norbro, and they bring all their silverware, plates, glasses, even a chair. The one that is not in the photo is sitting in a chair they brought from home. And so both groups are very different in various ways, origin, socioeconomics, age. But they all feel this spot in Super King is part of their lives and an extension of their homes. So this made me think that we should be creating more spaces of opportunity like this one, more places like Super Killen that bring people who are different together, offering opportunities to act freely, to laugh, play, eat in a friendly manner next to those who are different, and eventually with those who are different from you. Um, so thank you for your time.